Some would call it swag, some call it cockiness, some would call it being a diva. But when you're good, it's not bragging. An elite wide receivers and the confidence they exude often permeates an entire team, and we're going to see a couple of examples of that in this one. Welcome to the home of the Colorado Buffaloes, Boulder, Colorado. As we'll see a team looking to make it back to the CFP this year, the Texas Longhorns, taking on another team from the Big 12 in an intra-conference matchup, the Colorado Buffaloes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. And the Buffaloes will kick it away to start us off. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So the Texas Longhorns offense will get the football first. And after that performance last week, Jesse, it'll be interesting to see if they can get the big tight end as involved as he was a week ago.
He really did. He was good out in the field. He was good down near the red zone. He's a matchup problem that you know this quarterback is going to be trying to find early in this game. The defense has to have a plan for him, David. It'll be interesting to see how they try to defend him.
Right, and that's the problem. It's so hard when your best playmaker is a tight end to plan for him, because how you treat him is everything, and they can still run the football with him, and they can still throw it to him, and he's just a nightmare matchup. And, you know, you want to slow him down, like make some of those easy touches a little bit harder for him, but you know he's going to get his.
And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down, second down coming.
The big tight end tries to make a catch, and you could tell he extends for the ball, but great job by the defender getting in there, making the hit, dislodging the football out at the same time as he's going to catch it, and the big tight end couldn't hold on to it.
Nice pick up there, gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. And the Longhorns headed quickly to the line. Looking to throw, it's Manning. Bringing the heat. A little screen to the running back. A 7-yard pickup, it'll be 2nd and 3. Here comes the hurry up.
Yeah, and I think you've just seen how the quarterback has so much confidence in this guy catching the ball too, right? Receivers aren't open, tight ends aren't open. He knows he can find him running out of the backfield, or if he lines up at wide receiver, this dude can get open, and he can make positive things happen after he has the ball.
There he goes. They get this sophomore on the ground, but he continues to make plays. The Longhorns have it with a 1st and 10. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. He's got it on the move. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a 1st down. The Longhorns had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically. Touchdown, Longhorns! Quick strike through the air for the score.
Well, you know this offensive coordinator scripts his opening 10-15 plays, and he didn't even need that. They went 9 plays and scored a touchdown, everything working perfectly. They looked like a well-oiled machine early in this game offensively.
And the PAT makes it 7-0. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. The returner will field it and try to get some field position. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. So the Colorado Buffaloes offense will go to work for the first time. This wide receiver matchup is one that we've been waiting to see. You have two guys on either side, Jesse, who are really going to make the secondaries nervous.
Oh, they should, because these guys can take the top off in defense. You've got two very dynamic individuals playing on each offense, and if I'm playing quarterback in this game for either team, I am going to take my shots and give my guy an opportunity, because both of these guys, David, have proven they can make circus-level catches.
I mean, when they're not open, they're open. I mean, they can make the dynamic catches, the contested catches. They have the speed. They are two of the best playmakers in all of the country. So whenever an offense has the football today, you're going to like the show.
Well, just nothing doing on that last run, and they knew coming into this one they were going to be challenged, right? This is one of the best defenses in all of college football. For them to have any shot, they're going to have to do a lot better running the football.
Just a short pass to the tight end. It's a fumble on the play.
Are you kidding me?
He's got the ball, and he'll try to pick up a few. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down.
Good awareness by the offense. You never want to see the ball on the ground, but a nice job understanding to just kind of jump on it and make sure you keep possession.
Hunt is on its way. Just needs a crack to get a return. And the punt team able to swing him to the ground. Here comes the Texas offense. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Dropping back, it's Manning. That one comes out hot down the right side. And they get him down at the 43, but this is the kind of explosive play you want to build on. The Longhorns want to crank the tempo. Hookem is hooking up with some big plays in the passing game.
Finding their guys down the field. You think about offenses that Texas usually have, some form of spread, and then find those elite guys on the outside that can win those matchups for you and make those big plays.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Wide receiver going in motion. Trying play action. He put it out there for him, and this senior gave him a chance, but they couldn't make the connection.
Well, the good news is he did a nice job reading the coverage. He knew exactly where to go with the football that time. Just a little bit too much on that pass. You wonder if that's just nerves. He's got to settle himself down a little bit.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. And the Longhorns will bring the punt team onto the field. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their
I barely
goal
hit
line.
that. The wind was against us, 8 miles per hour. Are you kidding me?
Down, but it bounces into the end zone for a touchback. And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. To the ground with the back. Followed that blocking and got 5 out to the 26.
Defense, man, you got to go low, and you got to chop that tree down, right? Go with the legs, take the legs out from underneath them so he can't continue to churn those puppies out and get extra yards after contact like he did there.
And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
You know, defensively, you live by the blitz and you die by the blitz. That time, they dialed it up into the run play, and the linebacker able to make a nice tackle.
Looking for a man. It's Mack. Trying to set up the screen. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. The Buffaloes will line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half.
Timeout, Texas. Okay, ready?
Creates a little space. Turning it on. He'll be stopped
Sir.
and forced out of bounds. Mark it at the 47-yard line, and this offense is going to work.
Get the big-time receiver involved early in the game. That's a huge key for this offense, no matter who they're playing against. But you can see, with his size, with his ability after the catch, this guy is a weapon, and he's putting this defense on alert early.
And he's brought down after a nice gain. And the Longhorns come to the line in the hurry-up.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up
catch
now
the
and get ready for
ball.
another one.
And that's your goal. Separate man from ball. Try to get your shoulder in there on the catch point and really give him something to think about. Physically jar that football and knock it out. Nice job by the defender.
Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. To the air. It's Manning. Throws to the tight end. He's got it. Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down. The Longhorns getting set on 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Got it in the middle. It's Washington. Touchdown, Texas! A great catch and run for 6. Ready to try the point after. They score for the big fella here. Why are tight ends so effective in the red zone?
Well, these aren't the guys that are going to burn by you and go for 70 most of the time, but when you can use their big-bodied frames, threaten them to run the football and be a blocker in the running game, and now you slip them in the secondary, make that big play.
On the move from inside is 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. They've gotten off to a sluggish start and need to put something together on this drive. Got it in the middle. It's Miller. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot it at the 37.
Wow, the quarterback knew he had to get that one to his receiver quickly on the in route. Did you see the velocity on that throw?
Guys, it is Texas who holds the lead. They came out and jumped on them early in the first. Let's take a break and look at the first quarter stats.
0.
Just about ready to get things started here in the second. We'll see if they continue to flex that muscle. First play of the period, first down here. Going to the running game. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
Brings up.
So first down didn't exactly go according to plan. Let's see what they can dial up on second down.
Reese, I got him right where I want him, okay? I'm going to throw the football. Now I can get back in shotgun. Let's forget the running game stuff. We're going to play a little pitch and catch and see how good that secondary is.
They stop him cold. Maybe gets a yard to the 34. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. He'll pull it on the read. Runs through a tackle. He stopped short of the 40, right at the 39, and it's 4th down. And the Buffaloes will punt this one away.
On to kick it away.
Let's see what he can do with it. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. To pass, it's Manning. Just a little off. Incomplete.
The defense was obviously ready for that play. They've obviously been watching film. They know that that pass play is one of the bread and butter plays this offense has, so nice job defending.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Looking to fire.
Oh,
Picked
fuck.
off, and that's number 10. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. This offense has it with really good field position. Direct snap. stonewalled again. No gain on the play. They keep trying to stick with the running game, but there's not much getting done.
Great job of contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. And that's exactly what happened.
Pulls it in. It's Cobb. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. And the Buffaloes come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. They'll try the run. They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense. They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on 4th. They get through, and it's blocked. And here come the Horns. They've got it again on offense. That last drive ended with an interception, and this time it's paramount they take care of the ball. On the ground, it's Simon. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. So he gets stuffed on 1st down, and now you have the offensive coordinator thinking a little bit.
Yeah, we're probably going to have to throw it now on this second play. But what are we going to see defensively? Now that they know we're throwing, might they blitz us? Do I have to leave more guys in to block? There's a real cat and mouse game going on right now between these two coaching staffs.
Finds his tight end. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
And nice job by the defense staying glued to him. Getting him on the ground as soon as he catches the football. Knowing he's a threat. I'm not going to let this guy get out of my sights. Nice job by the D.
Dropping back, it's Manning. Quarterback now on the run, still looking. On the run, deep down the right side. He's got it inside the 15. He goes out of bounds, but there is a flag on the field. Let's see what this one's about. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty.
Wait, what?
The Longhorns line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. They've taken a couple of punches. Oh, and now they'll try to get this offense going down a couple of touchdowns. Pulls it tired complete.
Wait, what?
They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the 1st down.
Wow, they've been waiting for that play, right? They haven't been throwing it a lot. They've been real sluggish. They've got no points on the scoreboard. And now they come up with an explosive play in the passing game to get them in a position to score some points here, hopefully a touchdown, before this 1st half closes out.
That's caught. It's Cobb. And this one will be stopped for no gain. The hurry up now, 2nd down, clock ticking. The play action fake. He hurls one deep down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch.
And this defense, we know, they present a lot of challenges. You can see it right there, man. They shrink windows fast. They're a top 25 defense for a reason. You really better make sure you're dialed in today, or else they can make you pay in a hurry.
It's a nice job by the receiver working past the sticks. Looked like it was going to be a 1st down by the offense, but how about the physical play knocking that ball loose?
Kick is in the air.
Man, Looked
You
like
fucking
that was
kidding
a
me?
house call. He made the first guy miss. It was going to the house. He was going to score a touchdown. And then, man, what a big turn of events. Talk about shifting momentum. He coughs it up, gives it to the other team.
And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12.
Quarterback just has to be more aware of the situation. First down, goal-to-go situation. You cannot take a sack. So the QB, if no one's open, you got to make sure you're throwing that ball out of the end zone and helping your offense out.
Here we go. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Wide receiver comes in motion. To throw, it's Mack. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
Those are hard for offensive linemen when they get beat and you're going, no, look out for your blind side, watch out. But great job rushing the quarterback, getting him on the ground and getting the football out. A little extra bonus. Nice job by the defense getting nasty.
And they pick up just a few on that completion. The offense will quickly use a timeout.
That's a great example of the defense there tackling the catch. As soon as the big fella caught the ball, down he went, not picking up the first.
Back in motion, trying to clear the picture. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Looking deep. And that's going to be incomplete. Going for broke on 2nd down. The 3rd down's coming up.
Pedal to the metal right now for this offense. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns. Here on their 3rd possession, they're still taking shots way down the field, and why not? Give the defense credit finally. Something good happens for them. They get the incompletion. But if I'm this quarterback, I'm still throwing it deep.
They'll throw it to the back on the screen. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the 1st down. We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. The Longhorns will punt it away on 4th down. Perhaps feeling that coverage coming, signals for the fair catch and makes it at the 25. Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. That fumble in plus territory just ruined that last drive, David.
Yeah, and those are frustrating when you got the offense moving a little bit and you put that thing on the deck, Jesse. But move on, reload, forget about it.
At the end of the day, it's just fundamental football, right? They practice it all week. 5 points of pressure. Every ball carrier has to have it. They just got to do a better job moving forward.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Back to throw, it's Mack. Immediately fires to the middle. The offense calls timeout. It's the 2nd one they've used this half.
Well, they execute the in route. How about the arm strength by the QB? That was an absolute bullet on that completion.
Takes it from the gun on 3rd down. Lost one deep down the right side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. The Buffaloes decide to punt it away.
Number 38 on to kick it away.
Fair catch is signaled and made, and they'll go to work from the 27-yard line. Final seconds of the 1st half. Let's see if they can pull off a little magic. The give to the back. Got the 1st down and more. They get this sophomore on the ground, but he continues to make plays. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, yeoman's work so far today in Boulder, and welcome in to the halftime update. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. With that said, let's send it back to the fellas at Folsom Field.
All right, Kevin, about ready to start the 2nd half here. And the Longhorns will kick it away to start the 2nd half. From a couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. They'll keep it on the ground to start the second half. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup.
Definitely been tough sledding for this guy, especially in the first half. They gave him the ball a bunch, but they just don't have a ton of yards on the ground to show for it at this point. That looked like a pretty good run, though. You just wonder maybe in the second half, if they keep giving him the football, it may start paying some dividends.
And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
This offense has to do a better job protecting their quarterback. They're already down 2 possessions. You know the pass has to come at some point, but they got to keep him clean. They can't get behind the sticks consistently. They've got to start to narrow this gap.
He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. And the Buffaloes will try to pin them back with the punt. They're up to a half-dozen kicks today. Wants to bring it back. And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. And here comes the Texas offense back on the field. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. And the DB making a huge play, knocking it away downfield. They're dealing with a second and long. Scanning the field, it's Manning. Makes the grab. Oh, he's got some space. Steps out at the 34-yard line. Big pickup on that one in this offense within striking distance. Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10. Here's the heat. Going for it all. And good coverage and bare hands on that shot to the end zone. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. They'll move the wide receiver. The give to the back. Oh, he's got a chance. He picks up 4. That'll leave them with 3rd and 6. Trying to pick up a first down. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Snagged in the middle. It's Washington. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on first down. And the Longhorns are moving quickly down the field. Motion from the wide receiver. Firing toward the end zone. Ball's incomplete, and he did everything perfectly except catch the football. Second down coming. 6th play of the drive coming up. Gonna swing it on second down.
Pitch the ball, dude.
Just a little too slippery in the hands. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Just outside the red zone at the 21, but it's 3rd and long. He wants to throw it again. It's caught downfield. They bring him down, but he's got a 1st and goal from the 10.
And that is a huge conversion on 3rd and long for the offense. I think a lot of people thinking, hey, we're just going to try to get a couple of yards, help our kicker out here to kick a field goal. But instead, they get a massive play, and now all of a sudden they're thinking touchdown here.
Touchdown, Longhorns! They punctuate the chance with a trip to the end zone. They've got the lead and trying to put this one in a headlock here in Week 10.
And how about that? His
Obvious.
second receiving touchdown of the ball game.
He's 4 feet in.
Your athletes the ball. They'll do the rest. That's number 2. They better start playing some better defense, or number 3's coming soon.
And they take another look at the play, but the officials on the field were right, and the play will stand. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And And with the extra point, they're up 21-0. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
A pair of top 15 teams throwing haymakers today. Let's show you the very latest. Texas A&M is darn near perfect offensively today. This is almost exactly the way they drew things up in practice this week. They're up by 24 over Auburn. Just another week of SEC football where we've come to expect the unexpected. Fellas?
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Snags it quickly on the left. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Quarterback on the keeper. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
Well, the QB decided to keep it on that one. And listen, if you had his athleticism, you'd want to keep it too. Almost every time they run these types of option plays. But he's just going to have to do a good job of understanding when to hand it off, when to pitch it, and try to keep this defense on their heels and read his keys. He's got a lot of talent. Just got to make sure he's making the right decisions moving forward.
We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And, of course, he said the open one. But we know who he really wants to go to on 3rd down.
The best one. I mean, I think the open one, obviously the politically correct answer, but you want to find the guy that you got that great chemistry with. You know exactly where he's going to be. You got that bond and that trust.
And the Buffaloes with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Back to throw, it's Mack. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
Now, a 4th down.
Takes it on the return. Makes the tackle, really strong, disciplined job, and now we have 1 period to play. Guys, it is Texas who holds the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. One more quarter to go, and it looks as if we are ready to play. And he go back to work in the final period of this one. Here's the handoff. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Well, with the defense trailing, they're trying to dictate to the offense now. Really nice blitz call that time, blowing the run play up for a huge loss. You're probably going to see that again. They're trying to find a way to create a takeaway, create negative plays, and get the ball back.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there. Still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. The Longhorns are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Grab near the marker. It's Washington. 3rd down conversions are huge, and they've got one, and they're at the 35. The Longhorns have it with a 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Just keeps swinging it. Fires to the tight end. And there might have been trouble if they hadn't gotten to him immediately.
Well, a nice completion there, finding the tight end. And what's so beautiful about that is while they didn't get the first, they were able to pick up enough yards now to make the 3rd down manageable, really putting this offense in a good position.
Look out, he's got room. Tough sliding in there, picks up a couple, but still needs 2 more on 4th down.
Well, and on these little push passes, timing is so important. You're trying to snap it right as he's getting a full head of steam. When he gets the ball, he's hitting the outside, and David, it puts the defense in such a difficult spot.
You immediately have to be rotating when you see that motion, so everybody's got...
They got him! It's a sack, and what a stop for this defense to turn it over on down. Dropping back, it's Mack. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. Got it in stride at the 15. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's first and goal from the 8. The offense threatening. Close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. Caught in the backfield, it's Miller. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. They've been to the red zone 3 times. Will the 4th time finally be the charm to get some points? They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. And they're going to lose yardage there. The defense completely owning the front.
Hold offense.
This defense happy with how that last play turned out, so they'll decline the penalty. And they'll come to the line trying to take a slice out of this lead on 3rd and goal. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch.
And listen, everything's 4-down territory at this point when you're trailing by this much late in the game. So it's okay you didn't get the first down there, but now the pressure's on to convert this. Otherwise, it's ball game.
A 4th quarter field goal down by this much, that's a lot like putting a lipstick on the proverbial pit.
Oh, come on, you gotta pick that, dude. It's right in front of you.
Touchdown, Buffaloes! Made the grab in the end zone for the score.
They decided to go for it on 4th down, and that was not easy, man. These windows open and close so quickly when you're throwing into the end zone, but really nice timing by the quarterback, and because of that, on 4th down, it's a touchdown.
And a few anxious moments, but the hands team is able to fall on it. So now the Longhorns take over, and they'll send out the offense. They've got it back after that last drive stalled out, and they were stopped on 4th down, David.
Yeah, and they put a little bit of a drive together, but, Jesse, they stalled on the other side of the field, and they got to find a way to keep that momentum going as they get closer to the end zone.
I agree. I do like their mindset, though, and I think they need to continue being aggressive moving forward in this game.
And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. Now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the 2nd down misfire. Fires to the middle. Right on the money. Breaks into the open. Touchdown, Texas! Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board. They give themselves just a little more cushion as they close in on extending this winning run.
And we knew this offense was good, man, but seeing them in person, like, now I understand why they're a top 10 offense. Week in, week out, so many different ways to hit you from so many different angles. Undefeated still. Still an undefeated squad moving forward with all of their dreams in front of them.
And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. They unleashed an aerial assault last time that took them right to the end zone, David.
So, Reese, with that drive, I think you've accomplished something you wanted to accomplish. Make this defense think. You put them back on their heels. Now, shoot, Palmer, you might be able to slip a few runs in on this drive to really jack them up.
Yeah, I like that idea, but I also like the fact that speed kills, and they've got it at the receiver position. So if you've got one-on-one matchups, man, take advantage.
He got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete.
And it's just been that kind of day for this quarterback in this offense, guys. They have never been able to get into a rhythm throwing the football. Timing's been off. Accuracy hasn't been great. We've seen some drops, just not in sync, and that's why they find themselves trailing by a lot right here late in the game.
The Buffaloes are in the hurry-up.
And how about that 3rd down? They go 5 wide. They'd spread the defense out, and at quarterback there, you're just trying to find your best one-on-one matchup. You're making a quick throw, and you're picking up the first to keep the drive going.
And the Buffaloes in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Looking for a man. It's Mack. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Catch in the middle, it's Cobb. Major gaps in that defense, and he got loose, and they finally knock him down at the 41. Looking to throw on first down. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Makes the grab. It's Williams. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half.
And it's all about coachable moments, and obviously they have not had a ton of success throwing the ball in this game. But as a coach, I think you're just looking for positives, like that play right there, even late in the game. Taking your steps, making the right read, an accurate throw, positive plays that you can build upon offensively for the next game.
All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. Everybody has to be set. They have to get it off. Wants to throw again. Finds his man.
And I know this football game is over, but we got to keep fighting. We got to keep finding something, some kind of rhythm in this offense, something we can hang our hat on that we do really, really well. Listen, the intermediate passing game like this is...
Touchdown, Colorado!
This dude's
Grabbed
fucking
in the
killing.
end zone to put 6 on the board.
The one thing you know about this offense, they're going to keep fighting, right? They're down on the scoreboard right now, but they're trying everything they can. Nice job there, finding a way to score that touchdown. And listen, we've seen crazier things happen before in college football. This thing ain't over until there's zeros on the clock.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Gentlemen, let's take a look at what's happening in a terrific top 15 matchup. Texas A&M is putting on a show offensively. Feels like they've been gigging them since the first whistle. They're up 14 over Auburn. Games like these just mean more in the SEC, and we'll circle back if anything big happens. You should see.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. They're in control of the clock as their friend. You'd have to expect another run here on 2nd and 6. Here's the pressure. Under heavy pressure, lets it fly. And the pass is incomplete, but there is a penalty flag. Did they get the receiver for a push-off?
Pass interference. Offense.
What?
You don't see a lot of OPI, but on that play, the offensive player just way too handsy. He's grabbing, he's working his hands way too much, and that was an easy call for the referees.
Now the play fake. Extending the play. Going to try to get it himself. He's going to be able to pick up a few yards before the slide. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. It'll be 3rd and long. Looking to throw, it's Manning. He's going for a big play downfield.
Fuck that.
And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Longhorns! That score pushes us out to a comfortable margin, and they are oh so close to a 10-game winning streak.
Yeah, salt enter wound, right? Late in the 4th quarter, you can run the football, run this game out. No, sir. I'm going to continue to pad my stats, find my receiver out wide, and get me another touchdown.
He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Looking to throw on first down. Bought a little time, lets it go. Fires to the big fella. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down. And they spike it and get the clock stopped.
QB spikes the ball to stop the clock. No gain.
And the Buffaloes line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They'll try to get it through the air. Throws for the tight end. Complete in the middle. And they finally get him down, but not before. He's got him set up for business at the 49-yard line. Everybody lined up, quickly snapped and spiked to stop the clock. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Back to pass. That's caught. It's Williams. He's there to make the stop, but the damage has been done as they pick up the first down on the throw and catch. Quick snap and a spike to stop the clock. So now it's 2nd and long. Looking downfield, it's Mack. He makes the grab. And he was able to run through one tackle, but still only a modest gain. The Buffaloes want to move quickly. He'll spike the ball to try to save every precious second he can. And after this play, the cake will be baked. On fourth down, they'll throw for it. Unleashes one deep. And the pass is incomplete. They were going for the fabulous parting gift, but instead will just go home with a loss. A strong, methodical, workmanlike effort from this team. No frills, just get the job done and get the win.
I love when you describe my teams like that. Just consistent, methodical, strong. I don't have to do things special every single week. All I'm supposed to do is get the W, and that's what they did.
And this is why practice is so important, guys. You can tell that this team was locked in way back earlier in the week. They watched the film. They got